GTA 6 is obviously the most anticipated game of all time. For a lot of its actors, it will easily be the biggest project that they've ever been involved in. In today's video, I'm going to talk about some of the actors which are pretty much confirmed to be in GTA 6. Of course, it's important to remember that none of these are officially confirmed, but trust me, the evidence for some of these is just so insane. Before I begin, I would like to thank the one channel member that we currently have, Lu. If you'd like to become a channel member yourself, you can do so via the link in the description. Thank you, and let's begin. Okay, so the first actor that I want to talk about is Manni Perez as Lucia. I'm not going to spend too much time on this one because I think we all know by now that it's her, but just in case anybody's new to this, I'll give a quick rundown. The most compelling piece of evidence is that her face and voice is just the exact same as Lucia.
Like, this is me talking normally, but sometimes they like me to talk like this, you know what I'm saying? Because they want me to be all pissed off and shit.
Yeah, like...
It's a complete match. It would be uncanny if it's not actually her. Also, she said multiple times on multiple different podcasts that she's been working on a motion capture project in New York for years now, which she can't talk about due to NDAs. This is obviously GTA 6, and like I said, I'm not going to spend too much time on this one because it's just so obvious. Moving on, we have Rourke as Jason Duval. Now, this one isn't as obvious as Manni, however, it is definitely him, and I know that people are going to argue otherwise, but just trust me on this one, Rourke is Jason, and here's why. First of all, let's just compare his voice. It is an exact match.
This for me? This is a beautiful cookie. I'm here for Lucia Caminos. She's supposed to be getting out. Well, you see what year that is, right? Jason Duval. You might have.
Next, I want to talk about how the community even found out about Rourke. A few people had speculated that it could be him, and then Legacy Killer HD, who as you may know has leaked multiple story details about GTA 6, which has turned out to be true, came along and confirmed it and said that it is indeed him. I have also had some sources in the past, and I can confirm that Legacy Killer HD isn't lying. He does have some sources, and he does know that Rourke is Jason in GTA 6. If somehow he is still not convinced, don't worry, there's still some more evidence, such as how he has professional motion capture on his resume despite never being in a video game. Also, his agency posted in June 2019 that he was cast in a video game role, and that video game has yet to come out. We also know that GTA 6 began development in around 2019, so this makes sense. Finally, I think it's important to bring up that hundreds of people have gone to his Instagram and commented about Jason, and despite being active, he hasn't acknowledged it once. This is a clear indication that he is Jason and he can't say anything otherwise he'd breach an NDA. Whenever fans have gone into an actor's comment section and claimed that they are Jason, most of the time they end up denying it, and Dylan hasn't done that. So yeah, it's obvious that Rourke is Jason. If you still somehow disagree, then trust me, next year you shall see, my friend, you shall see. Anyway, moving on from Jason and Lucia, let's take a look at some of the side characters. The most obvious casting, and this one I was surprised by, is Stephen Root as Brian Heder. If you don't know who Stephen is, he's a very popular actor. He's been in shows like Barry and plenty of other TV shows and movies. The reason why we know it's him is that his voice is just identical. He's got a very distinctive voice, and I think we can all agree it's definitely him.
A lot of the audience members you'd see at the matches, those were prison inmates. Whether or not the extras were, I'm not sure. They might have used some of them, but a whole bunch of the audience was prison inmates.
Seriously, dude, you got some time on your hands. I got some properties with paying tenants.
I mentioned that this casting was surprising to me, and that's because I didn't expect Rockstar to cast a big celebrity in such a major role. In the past, Rockstar have worked with celebrities like Samuel L. Jackson and given them big roles in their games. However, they haven't done that for a long time. So yeah, it was just very surprising to see a big actor be cast, presumably in a very big role, considering he has his own page on the website. Next up, we have Jaenada playing Raul Bautista. I really hope I didn't butcher those names, and if I did, I'm very sorry. Anyway, the reason why we know about this one is because he basically confirmed it himself. The actor posted this to his Instagram story, and as you can see, that's Raul on a t-shirt. And if you just compare their faces, it's very obvious that Oscar and Raul are very similar. They have the same facial features, and he even has the same spot above his eye. So yeah, I'm very confident that Oscar is indeed Raul. Finally, the last person I want to talk about is the actor of Dre'Quan. Dre'Quan is more than likely played by Reggie Talley. We know this because of the 2022 leaked footage. In the leaks, one of the only characters with a huge speaking role was Dre, so fans immediately got to work trying to find out who plays him. After a bit of searching, people came across Reggie Talley, who on his resume had Project Fireball by Rockstar Games. I obviously can't show Dre's voice as it's from the leaks, but trust me, their voices are identical and they also look very similar. However, I will say that Reggie doesn't look like Dre'Quan in the trailer, he only looks like Dre in the leaks, so it's likely that Rockstar decided to take a different approach with his appearance. Anyway, that's about all of the actors that I have for today. There are of course other ones that are speculated, but these 5 are in my opinion the ones ones that are certain, and I really can't see being anybody else. I hope that you enjoyed. Make sure to subscribe and like the video. Go and check out my Twitter as well. I appreciate you all, and like I said at the start of the video, if you'd like to become a member, there's a link in the description. But yeah, that's all I have for today. Have a good day, guys. Goodbye.